Just step away for a bit. And for arrived at waypoint. Good. Bring this engine here. Know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait in the hole at Hemingway. Just to let that passenger train run by me. What is this song? On Top of the World? Excuse me. Excuse me. We're just now departing. Yay! What timing? Apparently I left that switch in Whittier open. Boop, boop. Probably gonna have to have a meet in Dillsboro because I got the incoming stuff I need to switch to. So we're just waiting here for passenger train to simply run by us. Hey Wolf, just wanted to pop by and say hi. I'm currently at work right now, but I saw you streaming. Have a good day and enjoy your stream. Well, thank you, Golden. Thank you for doing that, man. I appreciate you. Ah, there it is. I was waiting for that. Thank you for that, GW. How are you doing, man? And there's your hydrate. Water. Trying to build a pure coal train here. By the way, guys, let me know if the stream is laggy on your end or stuttering anyway. Seems to be fine here. Doing okay, guys? Still ill? Oh, I hope you get better, buddy. How's my day going? It's not too bad. Not too bad. I thought I'd stream today. And run this beauty of a locomotive, the number 22, the Duluth and Wasabi and Iron Range Yellowstone. One of two now. I sold off the B&O version of the Yellowstone that I had, mainly because I didn't like the buggy text feature on that. Plus, something always kind of bothered me about the appearance of the B&O version too, and I'm not sure what it was. Maybe just the look of it. What I know is what I know, but you know, these type of Yellowstones that were used on the DNIM and the Northern Pacific, sexy as fuck. Yeah. And I have nearly a fucks what people would have to say about that. Nearly a fucks given. And then I have these lovely SD40-2s. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to stick this guy on a pure coal train for once. Never run like a straight up coal train on this railroad. So yes, I have two of these beautiful Duluth and Wasabi Yellowstones. The other one is parked up in an Andrews Just waiting for a train to be made. But this guy bought him brand new in exchange for getting rid of the Baltimore and Ohio Yellowstone, which honestly I thought it was okay, but I didn't really like it that much. So I stuck with this guy. So I have two of them now. But I still have the CNO, trying to think, the T1 locomotive. Still have that. That's not going anywhere. I love these beautiful white walls on the side of the wheels, man. I'm glad that's an option on these Yellowstone class. So this guy, he's on his way to Ela right now to pick up all the other coal cars, and we'll make our way back to like Silva. Or make our way to Silva. Oh wait, why am I going all the way down there? Yeah. Not exactly meant to go that far. I gotta shuffle this guy around because I accidentally left him here on the last pickup. So the SD40s, that train's gonna be a no fit into any of these sightings. So I'm thinking I had the meet set up originally for Barkers, but I think I might have a meet at Thomas. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Pure epic win and awesome sauce. So yeah, new locomotive. Right here, I'm just letting it run around for a bit. Letting the engine get properly running. Yeah, the Great Jarl, I really did not like the look of that locomotive. Plus the fact that it also had a weird bug with floating text on it. But I still have the CNO, but these BDC's M3 Yellowstones, Chef's kiss. Oh man. Why did you not go anywhere here? The fuck? You have to charge your brake line that much? What the hell? Wait, why are you charging your brake line? Huh? Yeah, there's like an air imbalance there. Huh. Yeah, it's taking a while to charge. It's almost like they had their air dumped back there. That's a lot better now. I'm just personally gonna deal with this. Because dump fuck literally just dumps air. Like it's nothing. Hey, BT Kid. Hey, Mark, welcome back. Well, that's gonna go there. I mean, to Whittier. If I ever come to your place, man, we're going to Cracker Barrel. When you have enough, I am going to call you on Discord. When I go buy, when I have enough, I'm going to call you on Discord when I buy my new graphics cards so you can tell me if it's worth it. Just make sure that you have a good graphics card that's going to pair well with your CPU. So you get rid of, so you don't have a CPU GPU imbalance. As long as you don't get something like a 3050 or a 4050, you'd be good. Don't get a shitty graphics card. 5060 might be good. Like a 5060 or 5060 Ti.
Wait. Help. Night we got.
389 for one. Price of performance. If you get a 5060 Ti, that'll give you like 16 gigs of VRAM. So you're not going to be crunched in games. Just something to think of. I was thinking better than online where they want like 1,000. For 5060? I've never seen one where they charge that. Like I'd be thinking if you're wanting 1,000, that'd be like what? A 50, maybe a 5080? Fuck, man, just look up a 5090 and you'll be like choking at how expensive those fucking things are. Yeah, you'd be given a kidney and both of your testicles for it. $4,000 tons. So this is just a pure coal train. This is nothing else, nothing special. It's just straight up coal. Thought I'd run something new and unique. $14 miles. Yeah, the 8GB 5060 Ti is like between $400 and $500. So I looked online and Walmart wants $799 for an MSI Shadow GeForce RTS 5060 Ti 16GB GDDR7 PCIe Ti 16G Shadow 2X OC Plus. It's a good graphics card. It is worth it. You just might want to save up for it because like NVIDIA cards, man. Well, we'll talk more about graphics cards later when we could talk more in depth and detail and shit like that. Because there's some relatively good AMD options out there as well. Something like a 9060 or 9070 XT. Look at this, man. I got this big bitch on the roll. 4,000 tons of coal. The Walmart buy me. They want 400 that. That's not bad for the Yankee. Eight gigs are still good cards in it. I don't remember offhand what CPU you have. I know it's some kind of like newer Intel CPU, but it might parallel with your CPU. Alright, we're gonna do a pure run by nothing. My fucking face. Enjoy. Yeah, with my setup, I have a RTX 3090 with a Ryzen 7 9800X3D. I think the CPU you have is 12th Gen i5. That's fairly new. That's pretty new. Ish. Couple of years old, but it's a lot newer than what you had. That 6700K. Damn, man. And you'll still be able to very well play just about every game and uncompromised at 1080p for sure. Yeah, your 6700K was maybe like a year newer than my old i7 4790K. God, when I upgraded to the platform I'm on now, it's like huge bump in performance. And that CPU absolutely bottlenecked the hell out of my RTX 3090. They do. Oh yeah, I think I remember you said something about them swapping out your Windows program or something. AC6000, love the name, dude. First time chat, welcome in. Oh, and thank you for the follow. That's weird, I never got the notification for that. Upgraded my RAM from 2 8GB RAM 6 to 216GB Corsair RAM 6. They did that or you did that? I thought you were supposed to have like 32. They did that. What the fuck? They did that. They were supposed to put in like 2 16GB RAM sticks and then they put in only 2 8 gig. I'd be pissed. Just sitting here on a humble 96 gigs of RAM. It's a lot. I have 32. You run a lot of mods with that amount of RAM? Do you do like a lot of heavy work on your computer? No kill like overkill. Yeah, pretty much. Kill all the overkill. And yeah, I do run a lot of mods, especially for Railroader. And now you have now I have 32 gigabytes of RAM that never paid for it. Like free's even better, right? As for my mods, I don't run a ton of mods. Because I don't want to run like 5,000 mods. But welcome in, fellow Railroader. How long have you been playing there, AC? I mean, I thought about dropping in more RAM on my computer, but god damn, I don't like the RAM prices are ridiculous right now. So if I bought the same RAM sticks that I have, another pair, I'd be paying about $500 for them. Yeah, crazy. We're gonna gamble, Wolf. Gamble. Yeah, I thought with my Yellowstone here, I would run a just a straight up coal train this morning. I have about 270 hours in the game. Gamble with your friends. One question. Is it a game that you have to spend real in-game money with? Because if it is, I have a problem with that. I will never play those kind of games. Oh, hey, a rolling train meet. Isn't that beautiful? Now, you were saying something about those ads, dude? What ads? Hey, look! That was perfectly timed. Two trains meeting in the same place all at once. Isn't that beautiful? You're welcome for the sub, dude. Fuck those ads. See, there's a rolling train meet right there. Welcome back from the ads, guys. Yes, I do run ads once per hour for 3 minutes, so you're not getting greeted with pre-rolls. Nothing more than pre-rolls that I absolutely despise. That was perfect timing. Rolling train me right there. Song rocks. Yeah, you thought about getting Gamble with your friends. I have a question. Is it the sort of game that requires you to spend real money for in-game stuff? Because if it is, I have a problem with that. If it's a real gambling game, I won't touch it. But if it's like all in-game, like fake money, not a problem. No, it's on Steam. I mean, what I'm saying, like, do they have like in-game microtransactions? It's like golf with your friends, but like gambling. So I'm assuming no microtransactions, no shady shit. Just in-game money, okay. AC6000, love the name, dude. Great General Electric locomotive. Too bad so few of them were actually made. As they were. How modded is my railroader? I'm not running a lot of mods, mostly just like locomotive mods, like SD40s, GP38s, certain steam locomotives, and then like track mods. I'm running like a Whittier track yard mod, and then like an ELA mod as well, ELA Industries. But not like, other than that, it's like mostly vanilla stuff. Justin J, right? Justin J, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So like basically I can show you. So like I'm running a couple of track extensions here, like right around here at the sawmill. Then I'm running an engine house mod here. Engine house is always here, vanilla. And then of course you can see like a yard here that just adds a few more tracks and then adds a nice run through and stuff. Yeah, it's not super heavily modded. It's mainly just comes from the days when I used to heavily mod another game. You know, every time we'd update, you know, it would just break everything, and so I just didn't want to run like 5,000 mods again. And then I'm running like track extensions here at Connolly, basically like what you see here. It's Anubis. That's because this game is awesome and it allows you to mod. Then like this is Ela here. You know, engine shed, which is a nice addition. I'm not having to run everything down to Bryson. I got the yard, got this stuff here, and I got these industries back here. Truly a nice addition. Then I got this beer making facility here. Got that. Then I got another coal mine over here. Cherokee coal. Justin J says, I hope there will be a way of translating existing mods into MLW map versions without exceptions of river ships and etc. Since MLW can't do that. I don't think that there will be. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see on that, because MOW is basically going to break every single track mod known to man when it comes out. They're also redoing the save system too, so that's going to be forcing a lot of people to have to start over. Not sure why they're redoing the save system, unless it's, oh wait, it's because it's changing so much, everything, that's going to force people to have to restart. Devs officially won't make one, but I hope someone does. Possibly. We'll have to wait and see on that. I know that there are some people that have like this whole thing like double mainlined and everything. For me, I run pretty light on track mods. Railroader getting yoinked suck. Wait, what? Never got yoinked. So that's the cautionary thing, is that ultimately devs have final say on how the development of the game is, but I do know that Adam does intend on adding like official mod support for it, for Railroader. Oh, Rail Loader. I'm sorry, Rail Loader. I misread that as Rail Loader. The thing that facilitates track mods, say banned years from success. Yeah, sorry, dude, I misread that. I'm hoping that what someone would do, instead of building like a version of Rail Loader, that they'll just use Unity Mod Manager, which is just better anyway, to be honest. Because that's something that's native for games using the Unity engine, like Railroader. So I think Unity Mod Manager will just be the better call at the end of the day. They kind of shot themselves in the foot for that, banning the majority of the player base from getting it, yeah. We all know the reasons why, you know. At the end of the day, you know, the guy that made it just got real petty about it. Basically, the Railroader that I'm using, somebody actually had to give to me because they had like the most updated version of it. Whoa. Got bonked out of the cab, that's wild. And then I'm phasing through the locomotive, that's even more wild. Let me in, let me in. Fine, I'll get up this way. I just won't be able to get into the cab that way because that's a completely closed interior. Railroaders mod says was nice, was added shortly after it blocked in the US issue, and then Unity Mod Manager had that. I mean, people use Unity Mod Manager for locomotive mods, which again is different as opposed to track mods. But I think that some people are finding a way around that. But you can see that articulation. This locomotive's getting its workout. 36 cars and 4,000 tons of freight on the move. Although Railroads Online, I don't recommend that game ever. As a guy that has that's a day one player that has over 2,000 hours in that game, I don't recommend. Save yourself the pain and the misery. Unless you're a glutton for punishment, then that's on you, right? Yay. Borrow was a joke, and it was a massive joke. Okay, I'm just waiting on Century of Steam. Yeah, I don't think they've got officially, have they ever officially announced an update for that? Like a release date? Wondering. I only have 36 cars here. I'm happy to wait until the iron out many bugs as they can before it's released. Yep. I think that they really need to work on trying to get the game out at some point. I think that they're kind of misfocusing their priorities on doing 15 million customizations for locomotives which I'm not at all against that. I think that's really awesome they're doing that. I just don't think that that should be their focus, but that's just me. There you go. Give you guys a little run by there, uninterrupted. Got my face in the way. We've been friends with Heist and Mark for about 18 years now. He said he wants to make sure they release a quality product instead of just making it a cash grab by releasing it early. That's a very fair point, and I fully support that. I think Mark definitely learned a lot of lessons when he was with the Railroads Online team. When QMate released his game in alpha. Holy God, that was terrible. Mark made some great music. I love his soundtrack. 100%. Guy's a great musician. Seems like a great person. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the release of Century Steam. I believe so, and he is a great guy, even in person, yeah. My friend, by the name of Andrew Beeman, actually, is friends with Mark as well, actually. And he's told me the same thing, that Mark Huber's just a great dude. Great dude to hang out with. Really, really nice guy in person. Yeah. Andrew's a great guy. Tice, you know, just through word of mouth, he's a great guy. I wouldn't mind hitting trackside with him. I mean, I knew Beeman from the days, I think he still works for the Idaho Northern Pacific as a conductor there. He used to, back in the days when I was hosting Train Talks podcast, he was actually one of my co-hosts on that. And I mean, Beeman. Then I stopped doing it because eventually, you know, the main guy that I was doing it with, I just had a major falling out with and stopped doing it. I didn't have a falling out with Beeman, as you know, I'm still on good terms with Beeman, but like the other guy, yeah, not so much. But the Idaho Northern Pacific. Oh yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, I just remembered I need to get the GP38 INPR mods downloaded. I just completely forgot about that. Do you guys know if Heist still plays this game occasionally? Because I know that he played it a lot when it first came out. I'm going to personally take over the train. Locomotive's full of awesome sauce and epic win. I mean, I love the work that Heist does with the Colorado Railroad Museum too. I'm sitting here feathering out my brake. Should have started slowing down a lot sooner. That was a pretty healthy delivery. Normally I run these loaded coal cars back with other stuff, and I thought, you know, for once I'll do like a straight up coal train. I just dumped my independent brake, that's fine. Overall, I think the direction that Heist and his team are going with Century's team is pretty good. Oh, I fully agree, AC. That's how RO should have been. But we all know that a certain German developer was not all about that. I mean, I played Railroads Online right the day when it came out in 2021. Right. And it was such a raw state that you couldn't even call it an alpha game.